Alrighty, good morning everybody. Minor League Baseball, the show is on the air. Today is our third game of this 3-game series between the visiting Arkansas Naturals and your West Texas Midland Rockhounds. Well, let's get ready for your starting lineups today as we are in the morning, 11 a.m. Partly cloudy skies, showers and thunderstorms later in the evening. Well, get out your scorecards. We'll present this morning's starting lineups. First for the visiting Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Leading off and playing a right field is Sean Silver in right. Raul Saldana will be our center fielder, bat second for Northwest Arkansas. Saldana at center. Domingo Veras will be the third baseman. He'll bat third. Veras at third. Otis Sechrist will be our second baseman. He'll bat fourth. Fred Harris will be our first baseman. He'll bat fifth for Northwest Arkansas. Harris at first. Ellis Hodge will be our left fielder. He'll bat sixth for the Naturals. Hodge at left. Kenny Noonan will be our catcher. He'll have the catching duties for the Naturals. Noonan catching. Shortstop Dan Wang will be batting eighth for Northwest Arkansas. Wang as short. Designated hitter Luis Pacheco rounds out the batting order for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. So it's Silver, Saldana, and Veras will be your first of three. Sechrist, Harris, and Hodge will be your middle three. Noonan, Wang, and Pacheco round out the batting order for the Naturals this morning. And on the mound for Northwest Arkansas, Alex Navarre. Navarre, this morning's pitcher. And now here's the starting lineup for the West Texas Rockhounds. Leading up and playing designated hitter David Perez at DH. Shortstop Maurice Ferris will bat second for Midland. Ferris as short. Left fielder is Ken Balladares at left. Jacob Brugman will be our center fielder. He'll bat fourth for Midland. Brugman at center. Chet Navarro will bat fifth for the Rockhounds. He'll be our second baseman. Navarro at second. Louis Michaud will be our third baseman. He'll bat sixth for the Rockhounds. Michaud at third. George Fernandez will bat seventh for the Rockhound order. Fernandez at first. Roger Casilla will have our catching duties. He'll bat eighth for the Rockhounds. Casilla catching. Right fielder Luis Batista rounds out the batting order for the Rockhounds this morning. Perez, Ferris, Balladares will be your first of three. Brugman, Navarro, and Michaud will be your middle three. Fernandez, Casilla, and Batista round out the batting order for the Rockhounds this morning. And on the mound for Midland, Paul Blackburn. Blackburn, today's Rockhounds pitcher, and there is your starting lineups.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 58, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
So striding forward now, Sean Silver, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, Sean Silver.
Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
You finish your warm-up pitches, you want to get ahead, and boom, you give up a base hit. You look around like, what in the world's going on? First pitch, single. Relax, compose yourself, try to get it back together. This inning could unravel if he doesn't grab himself and relax.
Standing in now, Raul Saldana. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Fernandez is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be, how do you score runs if you get any? You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances, because they're not going to be very often.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Veras. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 58 is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, second baseman.
So stepping in, Otis Sechrist. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second, scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Alex Navar, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Digging in, David Perez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Rockhounds, designated hitter, David Perez.
Takes this the other way to right. Well, this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. Bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage because you haven't seen them before as the pitcher. And I know they haven't seen you either. But, man, they're coming out the chute. First pitch fastball, they're probably swinging.
Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground near home. But it's foul, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down.
Batting third, left fielder.
Into the box now, Ken Baladares. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with two out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right there. Stay inside the ball, shoot it the other way for the base hit.
In now, number 38. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Stepping up now, Fred Harris. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Fred Harris.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back with the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And he just misses with a curveball. 1-2. Here it comes. On a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number one.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And let's look down at that third baseman. That looks a long ways to first base, doesn't it? He makes it look easy. He can go into the hole, foul ball, and throw a ball across the diamond on a dot. He's got one of the best arms you will ever see.
Stepping into the box, Ellis Hodge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Batista has a beat on it. Two down.
Batting seventh, catcher Kenny Noonan.
Now to the plate, Kenny Noonan. And that's dead center for strike one.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Chet Navarro. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Chet Navarro.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit it.
And that'll get down out there near the wall.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Striding into the box, Louis Michaud. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's a ball he just missed. Breaking ball right in his wheelhouse, Matt.
Comes set, and the 0-1. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
This is one of those pitches that will stick with a pitcher for a long time after a game. Here's a hitter who's average at best, doesn't hit for a lot of power, not a great average. He has him down in the count 0-2, and what does he do? Grooves one right to him, and even an average hitter like this will punish your mistakes.
Into the box now, George Fernandez. And a first pitch swing, he hits a fly ball to left center. Saldana is right there, one down.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. I'm looking at the first baseman. He's made such a great transition to first base. Being able to catch the ball, he's quite an athlete. Being able to move around, he's nimble, and he'll turn a pivot on double play. He's really done a nice job over there.
Ready now, Roger Casilla. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. One out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Saldana sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Luis Bautista.
So striding in, Luis Bautista. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hodge has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball game. So digging in now, Dane Wang. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Dane Wang.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Ferris. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Luis Pacheco.
Stepping into the box, Luis Pacheco. Into the windup and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
High in the air into shallow left center. Center fielder giving chase. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The right fielder, number 30, Sean Silver.
Ready for another chance, Sean Silver. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down inning. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0. Digging in to try it again, David Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, David Perez.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Now batting, shortstop, Maurice Ferris.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maurice Ferris. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Ken Baladares. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wang is there, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Raul Saldana. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Raul.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Fernandez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, Domingo Veras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Batista has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Otis Sechrist.
Now in the box, Otis Sechrist comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, number 38. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 38.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Chet Navarro, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dribbled up the line, but it gets foul. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Now at the plate, Louis Michaud. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Silver is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now,
Leading off for
Fred
Northwest
Harris.
Arkansas.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fred Harris.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Chopped weakly to the left. Ferris gonna have to hurry, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 9.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Digging in now, Ellis Hodge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Kenny Noonan.
Standing in, Kenny Noonan, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the air now out to left field. Baladares is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0. So coming to the plate, George Fernandez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Little dribbler back at him. And a rather easy first out.
The catcher, number 17, Roger Casilla.
Into the box now, Roger Casilla. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The right fielder, number 1, Luis Bautista.
Now batting, Luis Bautista. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to center field. Saldana has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Dane Wang. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Skied into straightaway right. Bautista is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis Pacheco.
Striding in once again, Luis Pacheco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bautista calls for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Sean Silver.
Digging in to try it again, Sean Silver. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raul Saldana. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Don't want to forget about him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Baladares racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as we are all knotted up at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
In now, Domingo Veras as it's grounded sharply to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 2-2. Ready once again, David Perez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
David Perez.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Saldana giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, Maurice Ferris.
Striding in, Maurice Ferris. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And this is fouled at the plate. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Tap down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here comes another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Ready for another shot now. Ken Baladares. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, now he's 0-2 after that off-balance swing. And sitting on the on-deck circle, there's no way he was thinking about this would be my approach. Let me swing and fall down.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in once again, Otis Sechrist. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First baseman, Fred Harris.
Digging in, Fred Harris. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
The left fielder, number 9, Ellis Hodge.
Standing in, Ellis Hodge, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Kenny Noonan.
Striding into the box, Kenny Noonan. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. High pop-up. Mishad coasts under it. And that's the third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we are tied 2-2. Digging in, number 38. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit sharply on the ground. And on one pitch, he's retired.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Chet Navarro.
In now, Chet Navarro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. To short, hit hard. Wang is right there. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Into the box now, Louis Mishad. This is popped up. Veras is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 21, George
Digging
Fernandez.
in the switch hitter, George Fernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Hodge moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
The catcher,
Stepping
number
into the
17,
box, Roger Casilla. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Saldana moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. At the plate, Dane Wang. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. So coming to the plate, Luis Pacheco, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now to the plate, Sean Silver. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Valladares is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Now at the plate, Raul Saldana from the stretch. This one's down to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Well, that was a pretty play by the shortstop. Some people think it's a hot dog play, but that's the best way to jump and get rid of the ball. He just wasn't able to get it there in time before the batter got there.
Into the box, Domingo Veras. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Jamal Pride is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 9, Jamal Pride.
So striding in, Luis Batista, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder, Luis Batista.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 00, designated hitter, David Perez.
Now batting, David Perez. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Maurice Ferris. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping into the box, Otis
Leading off for
Secret.
Northwest
He'll
Arkansas.
try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throwing the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Now batting, first baseman, Fred Harris.
Digging in, Fred Harris. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 9, Alex Cobb.
Settling in now, Ellis Hodge. Hit well on the ground to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
Well, for such a young hitter, that was a nice piece of hitting to the opposite field.
Now
Nice
batting,
to see him take the ball the other way.
Noonan.
In now, Kenny Noonan, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Baladares. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied 2-2. Standing in, Ken Baladares. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
Grounded to third. Veras is there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, number 38.
Now in the box, number 38. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Chet Navarro. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up to the plate, Dane Wang. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Luis Pacheco, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Navarro trying to get there, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Sean Silver, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Batista has a read on it, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Juan Mendoza comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Mendoza.
Into the box, Louis Michaud. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Louis Michaud.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Noonan goes to get it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Digging in and looking for more, George Fernandez. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Saldana is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Roger Casilla.
Stepping up now, Roger Casilla. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, they still got a shot. 1 out. They get a big base hit right there. Now they got a runner in scoring position and a chance to end this game.
So digging in now, Luis Batista. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in. Really anxious. You took his aggressiveness and used it against him.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And another foul ball. Ready with another two-strike offering. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now at the plate, David Perez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really leads you,
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they will hold the winning run at third here. And it'll take another two-out hit to win the ball game.
The shortstop, Maurice Ferris.
In now, Maurice Ferris as he hits one on a line in left field. And this is down. And he's down. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Boy, what a gutsy performance this was, guys. You used to see starters work all the way into extra innings a lot more back in the day, but it almost never happens now. He's got to be exhausted, but he should be awfully proud of what he accomplished here.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Well, guys, this was the final game of this three-game series. The next game, the Rockhounds go to Arkansas Travelers, play a three-game series, and then it is the next three-game series with Northwest Arkansas. Well, this will just about do it today. The Rockhounds take it all, 3-2 final, in the final game of the three-game series. Well, this will just about do it for us today as we close this game off, and Rockhounds take the win once again. The win goes to Paul Blackburn, and the loss goes to Juan Mendoza. And most likely, guys, this will just about do it. Tomorrow's game, the Rockhounds face the Arkansas Travelers in Arkansas. So they will be gone for the next 6 games. Anyway, this will just about do it. Me signing off. Have a good day, make wise choices, and keep it rockin'.